let's start with our beans. We have 1 can of pinto beans, 1 can of garbanzo beans, 1 can of great northern beans, and then, let's see, chopped green chilies, and then 1 can of condensed cream of chicken soup, and then enchilada sauce. Now, I did a Kroger pickup and they gave me this huge can of enchilada sauce, so I've never tried this brand before. I'll have to let you know how it goes. And I'm gonna take my can opener and open all my cans at once. It just makes it so much easier for me to have a recipe when all my cans are opened. So I drained and rinsed all 3 cans of my beans. Now I'm going to add some things to my beans. First, I'm going to put in my chopped chilies. I drained them just a little bit. There wasn't a lot to drain from them. Then I'm going to add my condensed cream of chicken soup. You can also use just normal cream of chicken soup, but this one makes it a little more soupy, a little more liquidy instead of so thick. Next, I'm just going to add some flavor. I picked a little bit of garlic salt. You can do salt and pepper. Then just mix it all up. Next time, I will use a bigger bowl. Anyways, once you're done mixing, that is your middle mixture, so you're ready to go. Next, I'm going to take my enchilada sauce and just pour a little bit on the bottom. So 1, it helps your tortillas not stick to your pan, and 2, it just gives it more sauce. Now we're going to fill up the tortillas. So be pretty generous with your beans because you're only going to make about 8 tortillas. So fill them up so they're pretty full. And don't forget, as you are rolling them, you're going to place them into the pan seam side down so they don't open up. Alright, now that they're done, it's time to add the enchilada sauce on top. Now, if this was a small can, I would pour the rest of it on. But since it's so big, I'm just going to use about half the can of enchilada sauce. Then I'll probably just put it in a container and we'll have enchiladas the next week. Alright, now it's time for the cheese. If you don't want to use cheese, you don't have to, but like I said before, we love cheese. Once the cheese is on, you're going to put it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. And here they are, pantry enchiladas. Now, if you have other things you want to put on, I like to put on tomatoes, sour cream, guacamole, you know.